So, you seen the thumbnail, you click this video, you already know what I'm about to talk about. I'm August C. Jones, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So, this is what I mean by the Thunderbolts being the new Avengers. Now, I could be totally wrong, totally off the mark with this one, but this is where I'm going with this. And you could agree with me, you could not. But I feel like this probably could be going down the right path. So I'm looking at the stuff that I've seen in the trailers from Captain America, Brave New World, as well as the Thunderbolts trailer. So one of the things that I've noticed was that in the Captain America trailer, and like this, I'm putting it out before I hear anything, before I seen Captain America. So after seeing Captain America tomorrow, I could be totally off the mark. So Thunderbolt Ross, or President Ross, he says in one of the Captain America trailers that he wants to form like the Avengers team. So, and I forgot how he phrased it. I didn't phrase it word for word, but I forgot how he phrased it. But he phrased it in a way to make you think that there is no Avengers team, which is odd due to what happened at the end of Endgame. You would think that they would want to still have an Avengers team together, but we don't have a reason why we haven't seen the Avengers, why we don't know who it is, and why there wouldn't be an Avengers team in this post Endgame world. But in any case, we get the gist that there is no Avengers team at all. Like the Avengers just is an empty void. And so with that, it's like, okay, cool. But then when I saw the Thunderbolts like trailer, it was a few things that kind of like threw me off. Well, not threw me off, but kind of had me thinking. One of the things is that it's always a constant thing of like the Avengers aren't coming, or the Avengers aren't here. This and that. Like, why wouldn't the Avengers be here? Why wouldn't they come? And then every time that, Red Guardian throws out the thing of, oh, we're the Thunderbolts. And then they were like, no, we can't use that. They always kind of like turn them down. So it's kind of like he wants to like name the team this, but everybody just keeps rejecting it. I don't know how many times it happened in the movie, but, it happens in the trailer. So I'm guessing it happens maybe a few times. So it got me thinking, maybe the events that happened in Captain America may connect directly to the events of the Thunderbolts, and we get a new Avengers team. Now, follow me with this. And the events of, like I said, this is pre-Brave New World. Pre-me seeing Brave New World. When Thunderbolt Ross ends up getting, like, turned into the Hulk, because of just that action of him becoming the Hulk and causing damage or whatever, like, they impeach him from being president. You can't be president and be a Hulk, and you can't, whatever. So he's impeached, and a new person is set in place to be the president. And so from that, maybe like Valentina, maybe she is the one pulling the strings to have all this done. So after the events of the Thunderbolts, she ends up talking with the U.S. government, having the president put in place. We don't have an Avengers team, but this is the new Avengers team. That's why you have the asterisks at the end of Thunderbolts, at the end of the Thunderbolts title. You have the asterisks. They're like, yeah, this isn't permanent. This is just for right now. This is a placeholder. They're the Thunderbolts just to be a placeholder. And so after the events of the Thunderbolts, after whatever happens up in that movie, Valentina ends up convincing the U.S. government to make the Thunderbolts asterisk end up being the new Avengers. So you have Century, Yelena, Red Guardian, Bucky, all of them. Even though some of them, or every single one of them, have like a troubled past and checker past or whatnot, and wouldn't be ideal to be Avengers. Maybe what happens in the Thunderbolts kind of like sways the U.S. and the people and the government to kind of like give them a chance as the new Avengers, because these are people that we can control. Due to looking at the events of like Civil War and all that stuff, they couldn't control the other Avengers, but these people that they can control, they want to be liked, they want to be accepted, so they're going to fall in line and do what the government says. And it's just temporary. I'm not saying like they're going to be the new Avengers for like the next 10 years, but I'm saying like just temporary, because they're government controlled, as we know that the Avengers aren't government controlled. they act upon what they're going to do, however they see that they want to do it. So that's what got me thinking. And then you got Kevin Feige talking about after like Thunderbolts release, we're going to understand what the asterisks mean and all that stuff. And I'm just looking at it as like truly, hold on, I'm like looking at it as truly like that's probably why they're going to be the new Avengers. That these people are going to be the new Avengers, at least temporarily, and then something's going to happen where we're going to actually get an Avengers team. But that's just my theory. I don't know if y'all believe or can see what I'm saying or agree with it or whatnot, but that's just my thoughts. It just, everything just kind of lines up. Maybe like I could be totally wrong. Like I said, I haven't seen a Captain America yet, so I could be totally wrong after I see this. I will address it probably after I see it, but that's just where I'm going. Everything just kind of lines up. The Thunderbolts seem like that's not going to be their title or their group name, and then a whole bunch of focus on like the Avengers not being there. And then on top of that, you have the Avengers basically not existing as far as right now. And Valentina, this would be a way for her to get into power and maybe get certain things done. Maybe get the stuff from the vibranium from Wakanda and, sending these. And if she got Century, that would be, just whatever. So, I mean, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I don't know if you agree with me. Let me know if you agree with me in the comment section below. And that has been this video. So thank you for joining me. Peace out.